One of the most exciting things that we're seeing in the literature, in the scientific literature, is how the brain changes during meditation. And I believe it was about in 1949, a neuropsychologist actually coined the term, what is the term? Neurons that wire together, fire together. And that's always been very exciting. And up to this day, people are still using that term. And what that term implies is that the brain has a plasticity. It's like plastic that can be molded. And where it used to be that the brain is a static state, a glob of protoplasm between our ears, and it's not subject to change and we're stuck with what we got, has changed. And what they have found was anything that we use in our environment that stimulates a response will actually change what we call the wiring. It could change anywhere from synaptic clefts to where the neurons are firing, to how the receptors are changing, to how the wiring exists. There are many ways it can change. But what's very exciting is the brain changes, and that's called neuroplasticity. So it can change. Now, I like to use the term, and others have also, of course, they call it experience plasticity, but I like the idea of self-directed neuroplasticity. And what that implies, and what we teach in the Healing Power of Meditation, or any of the classes, is based on your lifestyle, not only what you eat, how you think, and how you carry yourself through life will actually influence the cellular structure of the brain, as well as other organ systems. This brain that we have that gives us the ability to operate in the world, it's our computer, can be influenced by how we think and the habit patterns of how we live. So there's studies to support this too. Just adding certain vibrations through music, through sound, through mantra, through prayer, through our associations and interactions with our relationships will affect the mind field, which in turn will have a direct impact on the brain. So the way they study this is they use functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, and this imaging will show certain places in the brain will actually change structure. For example, the amygdala. It comes from the word almond, which are two parts in the limbic system, our emotional brain, and these actually change. The happier we are, the less dense they are. That's amazing. Or if we're under more stress, our hippocampus, our memory center shrinks. When we meditate, it expands. Meditate, I'm defining as when we clear our field and become into a state of homeostasis again. Homeostasis is that where we all want to be in nature. Everything we do, we're always trying to create balance, whether we know it or not. So when we swing one way, we want to swing the other way. And we see that through the way we eat and the way we think. The most profound influence on the brain is our thoughts and emotions. And if we really look at it, negativity, and many studies have been done with negative thoughts shrinking the brain, and positive thoughts expanding and making the brain happy. And some of the work I do, what I connect and I talk about, is how that brain connects even to our gut in the sense of emotion. So our brain can actually change its shape, change its capacity, and change its wiring based on the way we think. And we all want to think in a positive, expanded fashion. We want to expand as opposed to contract. Think of negativity shrinking your brain, positivity expanding. And when a brain expands, it gives us a better neural network in which to receive that which we need to receive in order to live a fulfilled and healthy life.